So next we're going to be talking about running form. So if you're just starting off on a treadmill, on a trail, please do not start off barefoot. Please put some shoes on just for your safety. So we're going to start off talking about our feet, and we're going to work our way up the body. So when you're running, your feet should be relatively facing forward. So if your feet are really coming out to the side like this, just try to turn them in a little bit. When you land on the ground, you're going to be trying to land with the middle portion of your foot. So if you're a little bit more on your toes, a little bit more on your heels, ideally we'd like you landing on the middle portion of your foot. When you do land, your foot should not be too far in front of your body. So try to have your foot kind of land directly underneath your body to the best of your ability. And then moving up to your knees should be facing forward, hips should be facing forward as well. So when you're running, everything should be relatively facing forward. In terms of your hips when you're running, you don't want to see a lot of side-to-side movement like this. There is going to be some, but we don't want an excessive amount of side-to-side movement as we're running. As for your upper back and rib cage, there should be some level of rotation happening at your rib cage as your arms swing back and forth. So yes, your arms are going to swing forward and back, and your arms are going to go behind you. As for your head should be facing relatively straight ahead in a neutral position. And then again, core muscles always stay on. All right, so if you're starting off, you're gonna obviously wanna start off at a slower speed. So notice my foot is not landing too far in front of me as so. Try to have it land directly underneath you. There is this little forward lean through my ankles, so I'm slightly leaned forward as opposed to completely straight up. My arms are swinging back and forth. Make sure you're not excessively rotating side to side. Notice it sounds a little heavy. You're probably landing on your heels. So just try to land a little bit softer. Again, keeping everything facing forward. And as with everything, abdominal muscles should always stay on as you slowly breathe. As you start to pick up the pace, you're probably going to breathe a little bit heavier, a little bit faster, but that's completely normal. As you start to pick up the pace a little bit more, it's going to be even more important that you're maintaining these cues. So we're landing through the middle portion of our foot and then pushing off to extend through our hips. So you really should feel your glutes extending through your hips to push you forward. And last but not least, make sure you're not excessively straightening your knees as you're pushing yourself forward.